What's good, everybody? This is Keenan coming to you from Regal Mentorz. What's good? Today, I want to talk to you guys about having patience with your growth. And what I mean by that is that I want you guys to learn how to have patience as you're growing, going through situations in your lives and stages in your lives that may seem tough or hard, that's really developing your character. And the reason that it is important to have patience as you're growing and as you're maturing is because, one, you can learn so much more and you can be more effective as an individual, because difficult situations help us develop our character. That is the whole point of growth. And different people grow at different paces. So, just because a person that you know or that you may see is at a whole other level in their life than you are at right now, and you want to be where they are, you have to learn how to go through the steps and the stages that you're going through that are developing your character and making things so much better for yourselves. Because the thing is that, like I said before, difficult situations help us develop our character. And the thing is that if you rush the process, then you're going to miss some steps. You're going to miss some important steps. Then you're going to have to go through another difficult situation and relearn what you missed. You have to go all the way back around and relearn what you missed because you were rushing the process. And when you begin to rush the process, you begin to overlook certain things in your character that needs to be fixed or that you need to pay attention to. So, learn to have patience with yourself, because that person that you're comparing yourself to, who may be on that whole other level, that person took the time out to develop their character and to grow and to see where they needed to improve in their own character and in their own lives as well. So it is important for you to know that in order for me to become the best person I can become, I'm going to take the lessons from each step and each stage in my life that I'm going through. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to analyze that. I'm going to analyze those steps and those situations. I'm going to see why I made those mistakes. And I'm going to see what my strengths were at that stage in my life and what my weaknesses were. And for the next stage in my life, as I'm progressing, how can I make those weaknesses as strengths, and how can I make those strengths even stronger? So it is important to know not to compare yourself to everyone else. Look at yourself. Just because another person is on a whole other level, that person has their own uniqueness. What's for them is for them. What's for you is for you. You have your own uniqueness as well. So you may be a person who grows differently. You learn differently, and that person learns in their own way as well. So not that you can't be as great as that person is, it's just that it's going to take time for you to learn who you are in the process, just like they had to learn who they are. Learn what's in your character that needs to be improved. Learn where your strengths and your weaknesses are. Don't rush the growing process. Don't rush and try to advance through different stages in your life to avoid having to go through difficult situation or having to go through a learning process, because eventually you're going to have to learn to go through that process anyway. And plus, going through those processes makes you a stronger and wiser individual anyway. So once you go through different stages in your life and you learn different lessons, you should do that with patience, Because with patience, patience will teach you how to control your emotions. It'll teach you how to be more strategic. It'll teach you how to wait. It'll teach you how to be wise about the decisions that you're making in your life. So if you learn how to be patient, instead of diving in certain situations, from going from one bad situation into another situation, thinking this situation is going to be better than the last situation, but the last situation is actually just like the situation that you're in right now. So take your time. Don't go from situation to situation. Once you experience a bad situation, okay, pull yourself out, isolate yourself for a minute, reflect, think about, where do I need to go? What do I need to do with my character in order for me to grow and learn and gain some wisdom from that whole situation, and so that in the future I cannot make the same mistakes? Because when you don't have patience, you end up making the same fucking mistakes over and over again. And this is why people get caught up in the same shit that keeps following them for the rest of their fucking lives, because they do not take the lessons that they were supposed to learn from the previous situation and grow from that, and then move on to the next situation, the next stage in your life. Because whatever happens, people wonder why certain things keeps coming up in their life. Why do I keep going through the same shit, it seems like? Well, the thing is, the reason that you're going through the same shit is because you didn't learn anything from the previous situation. So if you learn from the previous situation, if you learn how to have patience with yourself and in the growing process, then you will be able to be a more effective individual. And this is Keenan coming to you from Regal Mentorz. I want all you guys to go to Amazon.com and get the best-selling book, The Essence of a Boss, written by me. Yes, your man, Keenan Allan. Yes, get my fucking book, because it is the shit. I'm stroking my ego right now, but shit, fuck it. Get my fucking book, and you guys won't regret that shit. And it's been real. Deuces.